Hello everyone, this is Deadly Legend 77 back with another Minecraft video. Today we're going to kind of take off where we left off, roughly. Evening is falling here, but while we finished building our home, got ourselves a garden, we got ourselves some pets, we have our parrot as well as Spike. One of the things I do want to say, and you might have just seen it there, kind of a sneak peek, but we have a name for our parrot. It's, of course, Walter the Turtle, based off a couple of your suggestions, Spike, and, of course, myself. So there's Walter. Now, I think in this episode, of course, we're going to probably start our mine. We don't really have much. We just have what we've discovered out in the treasures, which we could keep going. I bet there's a treasure chest by that ruined nether portal. One of the things I did want to bring up is actually one of the suggestions I do fully agree with, and we'll have to get to at some point, but we're going to need more tools for that, is I'm thinking we maybe set up our forever home over there. Let me know down below kind of your... Hi. You're going to tell me your thoughts too? Yeah. Let me know your thoughts on, like, should we live on top of the mountain, on the side? I was kind of thinking maybe we do like a hanging house, you know, maybe do bridges. You know, I'm open to suggestions, so definitely let me know down below and we can kind of go over that. But for now, I think we just got to kind of continue where we left off. I think what we should do also is just harvest all of our goods. Now, one of the things you probably have already noticed is, well, click, click, here, all of our sound is back. Not entirely sure what the technical issue was last time. I think it had something to do with my headphones just kind of fighting the recording software, so I do apologize for that. You know, let me know, I guess, if this is, you know, still too quiet, because kind of funny that last time I tried to adjust it so that it was a little bit quieter, and, well, we went the complete opposite direction of too loud. What did somebody said I didn't need to harvest the firefly bushes with shears. So we're just going to kind of get some food here just so that we're a little bit better off in the future. Plus, I like to try to harvest the melons so that, well, whoops, the melons can keep growing. We're just going to throw some of this stuff in here and let's get a move on. So I know I had mentioned actually a couple times in the last couple videos, I do like to make mine shafts kind of feel important, and I do want to do that, but I think we want to be more controlled. I think right now we just need to have things, basically, so I think it's less of a big deal. I do want to actually just put the signs down. Let's drop off some of our stuff that we don't really need. Do we have a furnace? We don't even have a furnace. Alright, first off, I'm thinking we're going to put some windows up. Let's make ourselves a furnace. I'm thinking we sail across to maybe our future home over there. And then kind of maybe at least look around, you know, before we fully start going. I do think we're going to just need to dig down here. But one of the big things I had actually wanted to bring up was, it seems like you guys kind of did enjoy my idea. I think we will set up a graveyard. Now, you know, if everything goes well, we're not actually going to need the graveyard, but like, I think it's still a good idea to maybe plan it out. So, is that enough fences? We can maybe use some of the fences to mark it down. Let's do that. So, make yourselves a furnace. It's not a home until you put a furnace next to a crafting bench. Grab some coal. Just grab 2. Do a little wasteful. Whoops, not that. All right. Let's go sailing. I kind of just want to sail around. I'm not going to go too close to that because I don't want to wake up the guardians, but I do like the fact that we're near an ocean monument. I think a big thing I do want to do is set up I believe it's called a conduit. It's kind of what the heart of the sea is used for. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it allows you to have some water breathing. Look at this. There's a chest. Just gotta sneak on in there. Bunch of flint. Curse of Vanishing Golden Hoe. Flint and Steel. Efficiency 5 Golden Shovel. gold. That'd be neat. Maybe we restore this at some point. I'll have to get more obsidian though. So that right there is crying obsidian, which I know it can't be used in an actual nether part. Does it have a use? I think it might be used in a new mechanic. Something over there. See that? There's a coral reef. I do like that we live kind of in the tropics. What is that? Almost looks like a face. Is that a ship? Yeah, that's a ship. Another buried treasure map. One of the things I do want to do is break this a little bit faster with an axe. As I said in that first episode, we don't want the treasure map to show us that chest. Thorns 3, pumpkin, potatoes, paper, moss, coal, suspicious stew. Alright, get back up. And back down. Oof. You know what? I did have a water breathing potion. I maybe should have brought that. That would be for more of a maybe. We'll have to like try to plan out and try to do a whole bunch of ruins at once. Since it's only good for like 3 minutes. Is that all of them? So this ship's clearly upside down. Well, there's another chest. It's a weird noise. Alright, let's be intelligent. Oh, you know what? I know what we're gonna do. Let's go get our iron bell. Or diving bell, I mean. Maybe this is what we're doing. I do want to go mining today. That is a need to do. Such a big mountain. It's very square. Could maybe make it like was it Pueblos? I think those are the ones that were built into the side of the cliffs. That'd be kind of neat. Kind of cool to make it like a city. Just park the boat. We're just in and out. I will say the bamboo does grow fast, which is, you know, good. Just grab the door. Very important diving bell, and we're back out. So I believe that right there is the ship we were just at. Just trying to kind of scan the bottom here, see what else we could find. It's kind of neat how it's got like tendrils poking down. Which, like, I guess makes sense. It's kind of like an intrusion of the nether. It just feels like those should only be able to spawn on, like, land and stuff, but I guess it makes sense. It's probably supposed to imply they came through from the other side. Just kind of poke ourselves through. Whoa. Coast armor trim. Smithing template. Do these stack? Oh. That's new. I have not done anything with smithing templates. So there's 3 chests. One was in the lower section. I wonder if there is another chest that we didn't get in our other ship. Over here's the ocean monument. Oh, you can already see guardians are floating around. Cool. I want to say we need that to actually build ourselves the conduit. What was that? Another chest. Just kind of looking around and see what else. That's another ship that's sunk in. There's a coral reef over there. Is that a swamp? Some dolphins. Hello, dolphins. We should look at the treasure map. Let's just take a peek. Treasure chest there. One there. I think those are the main ones. Whoa. Look at all of that. We should be fine. Yeah. Yep. Okay, we will need the diving door. Is the sun already going down? These go by fast. In here, air. Some books, paper, another buried treasure map. Okay. I think we go back home and take a peek-see at those. That seems like a good idea. I'll come back over here in a second. There is a lot of biomes here. I do see that jungle's near there. Ooh! Look at that. That overhang. Now, is that just floating island under the terrain, or is there just more there and it's just not showing me? It's also got a weird glow right there. But isn't there like glow vines? Is that a tree? I like the waterfalls. It's definitely a very imposing sight. It'd be kind of cool to like build a giant sculpture like over here, so when you live over there you just see it looming behind the nether portal. That is a much later in the game type of thing. I also am curious how big this jungle is. Now, and correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe one of the more recent updates changed villagers so that they have unique like loot pools based off the biome they're in, including some of the loot that you can get from villagers is only available. That's a lot of tiny zombies. And I got it. Please don't hurt my dog. Ow. Ow. Hey. There were so many. Well, you're gonna die in a second. Let's take care of the creeper. Please don't. Oh. Well then. Let's fill it in with dirt. For shame. I don't even have enough dirt. I don't have enough sand. Ugh, the shame. Unbelievable. I just take some of this. This should be enough right here. Unbelievable. All right, let's fill this in. And then we're going to see what we found. I'm not going to have enough of my... I need 2. All right, there we go. No one will know. It is our secret. All right. I'm just going to keep you in suspense on what those treasure maps show. Whoops. I need extra seeds. Just put that there. That looks good. Okay, here we go. And this one. That's not done. Okay. Alright. Melons because I'm hungry. I'm gonna put the stew there. The rest of this potatoes. Might have to expand the farm. Potatoes there. Pumpkins there. You can start growing pumpkins. Excuse me. Whoa. Have some melons. Victory melons. On our Thorns 3 leather tunic. Look at that. Look at how much leather we're in. No one ever starts with leather. Okay. Emeralds. 13 emeralds. 13 lapis. 3 gold nuggets. 36. Look at all this iron. Pretty good for the fact that we haven't even started mining yet. We got this armor trim. We'll probably just throw in like diamond or something. I don't know, I feel like I don't want to waste it. Books, paper, feathers, rotten flesh, I guess. Oh, diving door. All right. We're in the top corner. Oh. Well, let's get that one. Okay. This is our home. This is the one we can't do yet. I'm going to put that one there. Don't let me forget. This is one we can just do right now, which we're going to go do. See you, Walter. I believe this is probably right there. Oh. Or there. Look at the red on the map. That's funny. If we came over here for bamboo and we were right next to some treasure. Okay. So we learned from the last one. Especially with it underneath. Go right where the X is. Center. It's directly below me. Directly below me. Right here? Come on. Nope. What the heck? Or it's even lower. It is. Okay. It's directly below me. We did it. Alright, let's get this. Look at all of this stuff. Diamonds. God, water breathing. Water breathing. Heart of the sea. Co-op for air. And then we break the chest. And then really take an inventory of what we got. Didn't actually go for that much air. Oh, come on. Ah, grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Why can't I swim? Come on. Ow. Okay. And a victory melon. Alright. Diamond, 5 prismarine, heart of the sea. I'm just going to start eating fish. 4 TNT. Look at that. Look at that. Everything is coming up gravy. Build a tree house. Kind of neat. I need to stop taking so much damage. Be easier to keep my life. Alright, we're just gonna put the melons away. Alright. One of the first things I actually need to do is let's just make a actual literal treasure chest. Put the valuables in here. I hope we don't get attacked. Which we won't, because it's single player. Valuable stuff. Where are you all? This is kind of valuable. We're going to put the treasure map we need to use in here. One we don't need, we'll put over here. I'll consider TNT valuable for now. Okay. Put the spare swords over here. Heart of the seas. Look at all the stuff. Kind of wish water they stack, but also I get why they don't. Still need to do that one. All right. We are off to a pretty good start. Okay, sorry. You might have noticed a small cut just then. Alright. I think what we need to do actually is do what I said when I started this episode. I want to go over there. I might dig into the hillside. You know, let's do a twofer. Let's do a tiny bit of mining, but also go see what we maybe are gonna live in. I guess I have enough iron. I should have just made an iron pick. Yeah, I should have just done that. Alright, well, I didn't. Alright, let's drop off stuff we don't need. I'm going to leave the fence, even though I mentioned something about keeping that. We're going to keep acacias, random wood. We don't need sand. We don't need slabs. We will just straight up make these... Ooh, scary. Where are all my bamboo? Didn't I just cut this bamboo down? Ah! You know what? All of it. All of it. Just give me the sticks. Okay. Torches? Check. Sticks? Check. Wood? Check. Cool. Let's go. Random block is in. Hello, turtle. Turtle. Alright. I am curious. Now, one of the things that was changed with Caves and Cliffs is the distribution of ore. Curious if there'll be iron up top, or if that's like an Extreme Hills thing. Whoa. Is that an even bigger mountain? Come on. Generate all the way. Those just random floating blocks. Did I seriously sail at night again? Silly me. I don't really want to have to sail back just so I can sleep. But also, I don't want to die. Squeak. Oh! Hello. Alright. We're just gonna borrow a bed. It's one of the plains villages. Hello, kitty cat. Hello, sir. There's a lot more stuff here. Blast furnace. There's a church. Looks kind of cool. Potion seller. Give me your strongest potion. Hello, kitty cat. Librarian. Anything up top? Is this a normal cartographer? Okay. You guys not actually have beds? That looks like that should be a normal house. Well, this one definitely is. Okay, let's sleep in here. I don't want you guys to have zombies. Hello, sir. All right. Gardens. This feels like there should be a horse in here. There is not. I think those are literally just random blocks floating. This is an interesting conundrum. There's a horse. That horse is a rogue. Interesting. This is the the type of house I used to take over all the time when it was the only big one. That sentence made sense. I was not expecting to see a village on this side of the mountain. Look at that cave. Hello, Iron Golem. This has definitely caused some interesting conundrums. Either A, so it's still the same. Do we live on top? I kind of still like the idea of having a floating, well, not floating, like floating hanging house. Live close enough to the village so that we can talk to them. I mean, anywhere on this mountain will be close enough. We'll just have to make it easy to get up and down. Or something else. I mean, just let me know, I guess. There's a lot going on here, though. There's a jungle tree. Is this considered jungle? It is very green. Is the mountain considered jungle? It's a very unique world. Let's take a look at this cave. Does this, like, cut into the mountain? Because that would be cool. Very dwarfy. Creeper. Zombies. It does look like it goes down. Why didn't I make a shield yet? Grab some coal while I'm here. Check, make sure no one's sneaking up on me. Maybe we just make our city out of the hillside. Hopefully, I am still a little concerned about like a zombie outbreak, basically. Don't blow up. I guess I don't really care if you blow up. Let's see. Is this just... I heard a zombie. More? Maybe more that way. Might also be an end of the line. Very interesting. Well, let's just go digging a little. Oh, just a stairway down. See what we find. I won't. Let's just do the bump the head stairway. The 2x. Worry about making better. I need to know if I'm gonna break through into the ocean. That is the problem with living close to the ocean. Is sometimes you don't go down fast enough, so you'll hit the ocean. I'm gonna hit F to put that in my side. What we got here? Pocket of water, cave. Let's just take a... Whoa. This is all water. Alright. I'm going to make the executive decision that we don't dig here. We'll leave one torch up. Let's show that we've been here. Climb. I wish I was as good of a swimmer that I could just swim up waterfalls like it was nothing. It weren't nothing. Does that go all the way up? I would like to look at the top of the... Looks like another cave. Moving on up. Make our own stairs. Forge your own path. Chop your own tree. It's a very dead looking tree. Look at that view. Trying to look and scan through the water, see if I see anything particular. There's some pumpkins down there. Let's see. Look at all this stuff. It is a pretty flat area. You could totally just set up there, maybe make a grand imposing thing over that area. A lot of sand. I feel like there's got to be a cacti over there. There's that cool overhang I saw. This is where I originally got the idea for the one overhang. Put chains down below this. No. Come on, land in the water. Oh. Okay. Yikes. Wow. That, you know what? Plant skill. 100% skill and 100% reason to remember the name. Ow. Alright. Alright, thanks, Minecraft. I was trying to... Is that a pufferfish? It is a pufferfish. You go, Puff. Dolphin. Huh. I barely mind, and this has been an adventurous day. A lot has happened. Okay, I did want to peek actually here. Down below, poison potatoes, blast protection, curse of binding, gunpowder, suspicious stew, meat-eating air. But whoa. So I do believe. Okay, I'm not gonna put that on. That stays on until you die, but I will put those on. Hello, turtles. You want your boat? Sure. A lot of new music, which is cool. I like that. These useless. Pretty sure poison potatoes are actually useless. I don't think there's a single use for any of them. Nope, definitely not that. Just plop those in. Just to speed that guy up. Suspicious stew. Alright. I somehow magically have even more stuff. I feel like I haven't done anything truly. Saplings, log, might as well stack it. Put the sticks there, rotten flesh, put the coal away. Alright, you know what? First off, set our spawn back in our house. Is it not night? I think that counts as night. There we go. What are you looking at, Walter? I'm sorry, I can't be mad at you. You're just a bird. Come here. Where are you going? Just being a turtle. Yup. Mine. Mm-hmm. All right. You know what? Even though I said I was going to start off mining, I think that was a pretty adventurous day. A lot more questions have been raised, especially with where we're going to actually set up our base. And I think the big thing is I want our mine to be close by. So whether or not that's up the top, probably we'll put the mine down there, you know, right above my head. Or who knows? Maybe you guys want me to live over by the village over there. So, you know, let me know your thoughts down below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again so much for watching, and Walter and Spike say goodbye. Nice. All right. Well, bye-bye.